little bit. So you got David in the picture. I hope that the sound is well. I hope you are doing well in this Aries season and navigating this energy. Sending so much love out to you all. Let me know if you have any requests. I'll come back over here and check. Okay.
Thank you. Yeah, we feel it whenever we're in it, you know. And then when we're not in it, we're just kind of like, we want to be in our community again.
It was just a nice awareness to calibrate where we take our business. And, you know, that's what you're supposed to do. You just learn and grow.
Reaffirmation of who you are.
Yes. Yeah. I have learned recently that I do not need to be everything for everybody. And I don't know if that's showing up in anybody else's radar as we move through this Aries season. But there are things that are just ours that we're so good at and that we offer, and we don't have to do everything. I don't have the answers on how to do that. So I'm in the midst of it, and I hope that I can offer some peace of mind as we move through this practice of ways to connect deeper with who you are in this moment, and letting go of who you think you need to be. Yeah. Are there any physical requests for practice? Shoulders, yeah. We tend to hold a lot up here. Shoulders, shoulders, shoulders. Okay. Well, you know I'm going to do some hips to get some of these emotions flowing. All right, let's start in an easy seated position. Allow yourself to get super comfortable in your body. I am still being kind to my right shoulder, so David is going to be demoing most of the practice. So if you need to look at him for modifications or body, he is the body for practice today. As you land in this space, just allow all the distractions to kind of be there just for a moment, checking them out. Don't judge them. And then when you're ready, palms down to your knees. Sit up nice and tall. Begin to close your eyes if that's comfortable for you. Can you bring the crown of the head right over the tailbone? Drop the chin slightly to the chest, just allowing that channel of energy to begin to open and bringing you present in your body in this moment. How do I feel? Where do I feel? Slow, big, full breath in. Long, slow breath out. Relax shoulders, relax face, relax jaw. And just notice, how am I physically feeling in this moment? Don't attach anything good or bad, right or wrong to it. Just notice how you are feeling. Allow that to be okay without any judgment. Gently drop your chin to your chest, opening up the back of the neck here. Let the shoulders slide back and down. Beginning to look inward as we move throughout this practice today of what we truly need and the ways that we can give that to ourselves without any shame, any judgment, any guilt. Because when we are whole, when we are fulfilled, we are able to do and give and be more. It all starts right here from looking in. Eyes can remain closed if you like as the crown of the head comes back to the sky, again stacking the vertebrae. Chin slightly tilts down so that there is an evenness through the spine. Dropping the right ear to the right shoulder. Noticing the things that have been showing up for you the last couple of days. Maybe there's been a theme the last couple of weeks. And those things that are showing up are not bad. They're not bad. They're not good. They just are. And they're showing up so that you can have the opportunity to, again, look at what you need. Drop the chin to the chest. Crown of the head comes back up nice and tall. Eyes can remain closed if you like. Dropping the left ear to the left shoulder. How do I feel emotionally, maybe just in this moment? If you want to look at the last week or so, but in this moment, how do I feel emotionally? Now soften what you can where you can. Maybe it's your breath. Again, chin comes to the chest. Knowing that however you feel is okay, right? When we decide what is right, what is wrong, what is good, what is bad, we lock ourselves into a box. Inhale begins to bring the crown of the head back up to the sky. One hand comes to the heart, one hand comes to the belly. I offer you to set an intention for this practice today. Maybe you already have a theme that's showing up, and maybe it's just to be physically present in your body in this moment. Holding on to that intention as we begin to move, and knowing you can always come back to stillness if you need to reset and refocus. Take a big full breath in. Let it go. Palms come to the knees, eyes begin to open into this space, and let's take some seated cats and cows. Inhale begins to peel the heart forward, lift and expand the energy, belly lifts. Exhale curls you up and in, chin to chest, spreading open through the back of the heart. Few movements here, just continue to roll through the body. Noticing the sensations as they're rolling through the spine. Finding your final round. And come back into a neutral seat. Inhale, sweeps your hands to the sky. Exhale them out open and wide. Wrap them around. One hand, it will just switch and alter. So grab hold of your shoulders, pull your chin to your chest and curl in. Open back up. Arms sweep to the sky. And switch. And up. Maybe we roll it up. That feels better. And wrap. Try that. Rolling it up and expanding the hands to the sky like a flower blooming, right? We're in spring. And then wrap. Right, it's okay to be exactly as you are in each moment. You can use this practice to dive into maybe why you are feeling like that. But there isn't a wrong or a right. We'll start to make our way back into a neutral space. Beginning to, I was like, what is that? It's a microphone. Beginning to take some twist here. Again, we'll inhale up, and this time twist to the right side of you. Left hand can grab your left knee if you like. Right hand reaches behind you. Sit a little taller. Inhale brings us back through center, and exhale twists us to the other side. So same thing, you're gonna have some freedom there, going back and forth like water. Let's take another round on each side, wherever you are. Warming up those shoulders so we can really dive deep in a little bit. Coming back to center. Bringing those hands to the heart. Remind yourself of the intention you set for practice today. Lock it in. We'll find our way into a tabletop as you're ready. You can roll over the ankles or slide those feet around to the side, up to you. Stack shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Finding an Anahata Kriya here, just let the body roll how it wants to roll. And all that means is to lead with your heart. Allow the sensations to kind of guide you. We're waking up the body here. Coming back into a neutral tabletop. Begin to spin the pinkies back towards the knees. Maybe they only make it out to the side. Maybe they make it all the way back. Lengthen the neck. Lift the belly. If you still need more of a stretch here, tuck the toes, send the hips back. All right, so we got palms down, fingertips towards the back. Maybe they're towards the side. Drop the chin to the chest. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come back. Be mindful that you're not dumping into your shoulders or your wrist. Flip the right fingers up, palm up towards the sky, fingers towards the center of you. Make a little fist here. And release. One more. And release. Switching sides, ground through that right hand. Flip the left palm up, same thing. Squeeze. And release. Squeeze and release. Coming back into that neutral tabletop. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Begin to lift those hips up and back. Knees can be super bent here as you drop through the top of the head. Find the movement that you need. Head gets really heavy. Maybe it's just breathing in stillness here. Finding your way back to that neutral downward facing dog. Soften the knees. Walk the hands back towards the feet. Forward fold back of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Shoulders back, belly in. Exhale, fold, empty the breath. Inhale, rise up, tall mountain, hands to the sky, heart lifts, belly lifts. Exhale, fold, hinge at the hips, empty the breath, drop the head. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, ragdoll, grab opposite elbows here, let the head hang super heavy, knees can be bent. Slow down your breath. Last one here. Gently release those hands back down. Take another inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Belly button to spine. Roll your way up to stand. Arms are heavy, head is heavy. Engage through that core. Sweep the hands to the sky. Right hand grabs the left wrist. Pull to the right, side body stretch. Press the hips forward. Roll open through that left shoulder. Engage as we begin to rise back through center. Switch that grip over to the other side. Inhale brings us back through center. Release that hold. Exhale, forward fold. Empty all of the breath out. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees. Walk your hands out. Plank or modified plank. Stay here. Exhale, lower chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Lift your core. Exhale back, child's pose, big toes together, knees apart. Opening up through the chest in this way, a little bit deeper. Slow down the breath. We will be back here, just giving you a little taste that this is your reset place, right? Come back to your intention. Come back to your physical body. Come back to that slow, gentle breath. As you're ready, downward facing dog, tuck the toes, lift the hips up and back. Inhale, right leg to the sky, 3-point. Hips are nice and square this first round, drop the head heavy. Roll through that ankle one direction and then the other. And as slow and controlled as you can, runner's lunge, foot between the hands. Heart and eyes begin to reach forward. Nice and long through the upper body. Back knee begins to come down. Inhaling to a modified crescent. Lift through your belly, hands lift to the sky. Hook your thumbs here and begin to slide open through those elbows. So we're thinking elbows open back, ribs pull in. So there's this opposition here of length and strength. Woo! Relax what you can, where you can, not your core. Hands gently release and lift to the sky. Exhale, split prep, take it back. Lift with the belly as the hips move. Right hip drops down even with the left. Drop your head heavy. 3, 2, and 1. Begin to shift forward. Active runner's lunge. Tuck the back toes. Lift that knee. Let's revolve. Left hand down. Right hand to the sky. So right hip drops down even with the left. Find some big circles here through your shoulder, one direction and then the other. Engaging through your foundation. Inhale, rise, warrior 2. Spin the back foot flat. Bring the arms up and out. Right knee and toes in the same direction. Pull in through the belly, down through the tailbone. Eagle arms, left arm underneath the right. So when you do that hug we did earlier, our palms begin to touch. There's not one that is better than the other. If you have eagle arms, elbows in line with the shoulders, press the fingertips away from the face and slide the shoulders back and down. So it's like this opposition happening here. No forcing. Breathe. Gently release those arms out. Peaceful warrior. Reach up and back through that side body. Look back to your left big toe. Exhale, side angle. Forearm comes to your thigh or hand to the earth or a block. Option to go extended here to get a little bit deeper into the shoulders and side body. If that's not for you, you do not have to take it. Roll your right hip underneath you, your heart open. Inhale, peaceful warrior, lock in that low belly. Exhale, runner's lunge, cartwheel the hands down, frame that front foot. Lizard, heel toe the foot to the right, hands on the inside. Strong through the body here, nice and long. Inhale's going to bring us to a 3-point. Take a bend in this knee, stack and open the hips this time. Right knee is to the sky, crown of the head towards the ground. Take a breath in, breath out. Opening up through that heart space. Inhale brings us back to 3 points. Exhale, downward facing dog. Soften the knees, walk the hands back towards the feet, forward fold, back of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen, long, strong spine. Exhale, fold, walk your hands to the right, corkscrew. Drop through the top of the head, knees can bend. Let go of what you can here. It might be in your neck, your jaw, your shoulders. Slow breath in. Slow breath out. Slowly come back to center all the way over to the other side. Let it go. How does this side feel compared to the first? Breath in. Breath out. Coming back to center, halfway lift and lengthen. Belly lifts. Exhale, fold, heavy head. Inhale, rise up, tall mountain. Reach and expand up through the heart. And then exhale, forward fold, hinge at the waist, lengthen the torso on the way down, drop the head, the shoulders heavy. Inhale again, halfway, long and strong. Exhale, fold, walk your way out into your plank. Pause here. Side plank, right hand down, left hand to the sky. Right knee is down for your modification, and your side body is lifted, and you're expanding up and out. One breath in. Top, hand down. Choose to flow through a chaturanga or knees, chest, chin, or just find your way back to a downward facing dog. This is your body. This is your practice. I am just a guide. Once you land there, how do I feel? Where do I feel? What am I ready to set down and let go of in this moment? If it's a repetitive thought, inhale high up on those tippy toes. Exhale, forward fold, top of the mat. Step, walk, or hop your way there. Inhale, halfway lifts us. Exhale, fold, coming into a toe squat here. High on the balls of the feet. Hands can stay grounded or lifted, however you want. Long through the spine. Options here to play with a little bit of hip mobility. Beginning to take the right knee down and lift it up. And again, this can be with your hands on the ground. Left knee down and lift it up. So I'm pulling the belly button to the spine. And this is definitely a very big multi-task. My brain just totally froze. So we're doing a lot of things at once, right? We're working on our hip mobility. This is also our core stability. This is also our foot flexibility and strength and balance, right? All that's happening. So none of it needs to be perfect. So let that go. Whoever instilled in us that we needed to be perfect, man, what a good trick. It is a mind fuck. There is no way to do that. There's only the perfect you, and you are going to be the only one that knows how to do that. Not me, not your mom, no teachers. Yeah? How are your feet feeling? Are you mad at them? Okay, let's get off them. Let's come onto our bums. Stretch those legs out in front of you. Give them a little swish. Feet together, knees apart, bound angle. So we've only really gotten into our right hip. You may notice that the left feels different here. We're just going to take a couple of bounces, and this is just to encourage our fascia to release. It also is like a little kid doing a butterfly, which is also fun. So what part of you feels uncomfortable in this moment? Right? That might be your inner child wanting to come out and play. Take a breath in. And as you're ready, exhale, shift to the edge you can to fold, right? There's going to be a resistance. Pause there. Allow yourself to soften. Scan the body, relax what you can. Slowly start to make your way back up. And we're going to find our way back to a forward fold. That's up to you how you get there. I'm going to offer you a rock and roll. The rock back on the spine, plant the feet. There's that hip mobility we were just working on. And you lift that booty. and the hips start to lift. If it doesn't look like that, that's okay. Once you land in that fold, take a cleansing breath in. Let it go. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, palm the mat. Find your way back to plank. Choose a chaturanga flow or skip it. Find downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg to the sky, 3-point. Hips are nice and square this first round, rolling through the ankle one direction and then the other. What can you soften here in your face? As you're ready, slowly come up into that runner's lunge. Nice controlled movement. If you need that left hand to support you, bring it up. Back knee starts to come down. We inhale, modified crescent, hooking those thumbs once again, elbows out to the side. So from here, I'm actively pulling up from that back knee, up into my belly, up into my ribs, and then I'm pulling back and down through the shoulders. So I'm not pulling back down first. I'm supporting my spine with the front side of the body. This helps with not compressing the vertebrae. Open the elbows out just a little more. Lifting, we start to shift back, split prep. Release that bind. Landing here for 3, 2, and 1. Shift forward, runner's lunge, active, and then become revolved when you're ready. Right hand down, left hand to the sky. Big circles one direction and then the other, rolling through that shoulder joint, or socket, excuse me. Inhale, rise, warrior 2, come up and out. Line through the pelvis here. Inhale, oh no, eagle arms, right arm under the left. So maybe we're opposite shoulders, maybe palms to touch. See if you can relax the space behind the back of the neck. Gently release out, warrior 2, and we'll come all the way into a peaceful warrior on your next inhale. Looking back to that right big toe, stretching the neck, side angle, exhale. Settling in here, left hip underneath, right hip rolling open. Go extended if that feels good. Gently releasing any holds you have. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Hold that deep bend in the front knee. And then exhale takes us all the way down into our runner's lunge. Lots of belly there. Lizard lunge. Heel to that foot to the left. Hands on the inside. Long and strong here. Three-point, left leg lifts to the sky. Take a bend in this knee, stack to open the hips. Drop your head. Open your heart. Inhale brings us back to 3-point. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward, high plank or modified plank. Side plank, left hand down, right hand to the sky. Your variation, bottom knee can be down. Expand out through your wings. Lift a little higher. And then exhale, top hand comes down. Lower all the way to your belly. Take the right arm out to the side, palm down. Straight out from that shoulder. Look over to the left. Take a bend in that left arm. Begin to press your way over onto that right shoulder. Legs can fall where they like. You can support your head with a block if it feels like being on the ground is too much. Got it. Your left arm can support you, or even reach up, wrap around the low back, or just sometimes I just let it hang up there in the air. Just explore, right? Your body is going to feel different each time you come to your mat, so you don't have to hold it to this standard that it has to be. You get to have this mutual, beautiful relationship with your body, where there's no compromising or sacrificing, but working together. Finding your way back to center. Take a moment in stillness or roll through that shoulder, up to you. And then we'll make our way over to the other side, same thing. Relaxing into this shape on this side, not forcing, not fighting. And slowly beginning to make your way back to the center space, relaxing or rolling through that shoulder, up to you. And as you're ready, finding your way back to a downward facing dog, however that needs to look. You can press back to a child's pose, plank, front flip. As you land in this down dog, take a big breath in. Relax what you can as you exhale. Inhale, right leg to the sky, 3-point. Take a bend in this knee stack and open the hips here. Stay here, find balance, or flip your dog if that's for you. All options, no have-tos. Let your head get a little heavier. Inhale brings us back to 3 points. Exhale, runner's lunge, no rush. And that's where we land. Get nice and long. Revolve, left hand down, right hand to the sky. Belly button fastens tight to the spine. Inhale, rise, warrior two. Back foot flat. Eagle arms. Left arm underneath the right. I'll do it with you. Look forward, we're going into eagle. So that can be one big step and just float into it, but it doesn't have to, right? You can start to bring that back foot up, find your balance on that front leg, and then begin to wrap up and over. The left foot can be a little kickstand here if you like, and start to work towards that balance by squeezing in through the inner thighs, up through the core, down through the shoulders. Options to stay or play here if you want to tap elbows to knees. Maybe you just play with sinking a little deeper. This is like really low core, is like pulling up and in. That's where our stability starts. Gently unwind. We're coming back into a warrior two. One big step or a couple of little ones, up to you. Lift up through those inner thighs. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, side angle, half or full bind here. Half bind is top arm around the low back. Full bind is front arm underneath that right hamstring, reaching for that back hand. Stay or play here. Notice where thoughts are in this moment, and can you bring them back inside of your body? How does this feel to me? Where am I feeling the shimmying, the shaking, the fatigue? Where can I focus my breath a little more gentle? Gently releasing any binds that you have. Inhale up for star, toes out, heels in. Let's get out of that quad. Exhale, have a seat for goddess. We're going back in. Hands to the thighs. Right shoulder dips in towards center. Release to that right hip. And switch left shoulder in towards center. Release into that hip. Coming back towards a star, reach those hands to the sky, and then we're going warrior two, front of the mat. This transition will take us into half moon. So we're going to take peaceful warrior up and back. If you know you need a block, you can go ahead and grab it now. And we'll inhale peaceful warrior. Nice fluid movement here. Exhale half moon. You start to reach for the earth. One big step or a couple of little ones. Right hand begins to ground as the left hand reaches to the sky, expanding out through both legs. You can play with all different types of variations here. One is just to look up to your left hand. That's going to make your foundation change, right? If you want to catch a bind or a balance, feel free. But it's all about exploring yourself in this moment and your reactions and your responses. Inhale's going to bring us back into that warrior two. Lightly land, I can't even move. There we go. Awesome. Finding your way into a lizard lunge. We'll cartwheel the hands down, heel toe that foot to the right, back knee comes down, settle in. So right knee and toes, very important for them to be in the same direction here. Okay? Don't want the toes to be coming in and the knee to be going out, or vice versa. How can I relax? If you want, you can also bring forearms to the earth or a block. What can I release? Last breath here. As you're ready, slowly coming out of this into a child's pose. So I have my back knee down. I'm going to wiggle this right foot back. Both knees down. Hips begin to melt back. Settle in. And stay right here in the center if this is feeling good to you, or if you want some more side body and shoulders, start to walk your hands to the right of your mat and lengthen out the left side body. Again, there's not one that is better than the other. What does your body need in this moment? How can I relax? Slowly bringing the hands back through center and over to the other side. Same thing. Settle in. Soften where you can. Your inhale brings hands back through center. And as you're ready, downward facing dog. Final ride, guys. Taking your time to get there. Notice how this down dog feels compared to the first one at the beginning of class. And reminding yourself there's not a wrong or right way, that there just is. And when you're ready, inhale left leg to the sky, 3-point. Take a bend in the knees, stack to open the hips, stay or play. So staying, you can still play here, right? Like, how heavy can my head get? How strong can I get through my upper body? How much space can I get from that right heel to my left knee? Last breath here. Awesome variations. We'll slowly find our way back to that 3-point. And runner's lunge, foot between the hands. Revolve. Once you land, right hand down, left hand to the sky. And warrior 2, come on up. Eagle arms, right arm underneath the left. Grabbing opposite shoulders or palms. Look forward, float forward, eagle. One step or a couple of little ones. You're lifting from those inner thighs up into that belly, shoulders back and down. Right arm. Finding the stability here and being with the instability, right? The instability are the stabilizer muscles that are trying to calibrate in this moment. So how can you relax in the places that don't have anything to do with this? Right? That's neck, that's face, that's jaw. Playing, if you want, tap the elbows to the knees. As you're ready, we're going to unwind back into that warrior 2, so take your time. Play with it. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, side angle, full or half bind here. Playing with those different variations. Last breath in this space. Gently release. Inhale up for star, toes out, heels in. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Shift your feet parallel to the short edges of your mat. Drop your head down. Choose your variation. You want an inversion here? Go ahead and take it. You want to hang out in this stretch with a shoulder option. You want to go into a deeper straddle. Got about 9-10 breaths left here. Check in with the neck. Last 2 rounds of breath. Just gently releasing any binds that you have. Take a little inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold belly to spine, bend the knees, roll your way up to stand. Star. Maybe the toes begin to pop out. And warrior two to the front of the mat. Now, you know we're taking that half moon, so if you want the block, go ahead and grab it. But our inhale will take us to peaceful warrior. Exhale begins to reach us into that half moon. And you find the variation that's working best for you today. And begin to play, push the boundaries a little bit. Know that falling out of a posture is not a bad thing. It means you're seeing where your edges are, and meet them with grace and compassion for yourself in this moment. Slowly, gently release those binds or bind your way back into that warrior two. And we'll meet in a lizard lunge. Cartwheel the hands down, heel toe that foot to the left, hands on the inside, back knee down, settle into this hip opener. Just a few breaths here of finding as much release as you can, setting down what you can set down. Last breath here. We'll begin to come up into our hands. Turning the left toes out. Tuck the back toes. Lift that knee. Step up, Malasana Yogi squat. So toes out, heels in. Ooh. Take a second to find that opening here, that space. That release in the neck and the shoulders. Then as you're ready, hands or no hands, we're coming on to our bums and our backs. Setting up for back bends here. Talking you through bridge this first round. If you like, you can use a block for supported bridge. If you don't have one, I can bring one to you. So for bridge, feet or hips distance apart, fingertips down towards the heels. Press into the feet as you begin to lift your hips to the sky. Walking shoulder blades together behind the back. There's a slight tilt of the chin towards the chest. If you're using the block, you take it right onto your sacrum, which is the lowest part of the spine right above the tailbone. Beautiful. If you're supported and you want to stay up, please stay there. If you're active and you're ready to come down, take a moment to pause for just a second. Let the body settle. As you're ready, setting up for the second back bend, final back bend today. If you're taking wheel, hands are by the ears, fingertips towards the shoulders, press into the hands and the feet evenly. Lift that heart to the sky. Exhale slowly brings us back down to the ground. Find that moment to pause. And then option to bring feet together, knees apart, or feet apart, knees to touch. One hand to the heart, one hand to the belly. Take a moment to check in with yourself here. Final inversion for practice today, maybe happy baby, hip stand, shoulder stand. Anything that brings the feet above the heart these last few moments of practice. Now you can stay right where you are as well. All right, because we've already done a few inversions with down dogs. Wherever you go, go there with ease in your breath, your body, and your mind. Taking your time, slowly finding your way out of this inversion. Maybe knees begin to pull into the chest. Giving yourself a big squeeze for getting on your mat today, for showing up. And then allow the knees to fall to one side, spinal twist. Knees coming back through center, making any adjustments necessary. Begin to find your way over to the other side. Knees coming back through center. Taking any final movements you need to take to complete this practice today, and as you're ready, releasing out into your version of Shavasana. Allowing the legs to fall heavy, arms to fall heavy. Just taking the next few moments to really allow the body and the mind to rest and heal. Allowing the nervous system to reset. Allowing that energy that needs to move to move. Most importantly, allowing that intention to begin to integrate. Take a big breath in. As you exhale it out, just melt deeper and deeper into yourself. Slowly beginning to come back to your breath, deepening the inhale and the exhale. Noticing the energy as it begins to move throughout the body. Maybe beginning to bring movements. And then staying here, rolling onto your favorite side. How do I feel physically in this moment? No judgment. How do I feel mentally in this moment? How do I feel emotionally in this moment? And there's no wrong way or right way to feel. And as you're ready, beginning to make your way up into an easy seated position. Hands can rest in the lap or come to heart center as we close out this practice in a seat of gratitude. Gratitude for this body that allows us to move and breathe every single moment of every day. Gratitude for the choice and the opportunity to practice today, to get on your mat, to take care of yourself. Gratitude for the awareness to set the intention that you set today. Allowing that to settle in, to sink in. Then bringing the thumbs to the forehead, finding gratitude for one another and the energy that we share throughout this practice. Namaste, friends. How are we feeling? All right. We moved a lot of energy. Did a lot of heart chakra, heart opening stuff. So give yourself some grace today. Drink some water. Give yourself some space to just be and not have to do. If you can do that. That might be at night. I get it. I know. And if you need added support, don't hesitate to reach out. I have some time for some Reiki sessions throughout the next couple of weeks. So if you need it, don't hesitate. I'm here. High Vibe and Brunch, April 24th, Southern Strain. That will be, let me turn this down a little bit. It's like in my brain. Oh, thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys enjoyed the practice. Have a wonderful day, and we'll catch you next time. Thank you, David, for being the body. You want to give him a wave? Woo! Thank you.